we had a sneaking suspicion that we were building projects that our institutional buyers who kept coming back for repeat business thought were of really high quality. So the cultural shift of being a long-term owner was a really modest one for us in the sense that we were bringing that long-term ownership mentality before we were a long-term owner. I think that there certainly was an inflection point as infrastructure funds, private equity investors, strategics started to see value in platforms and to see that you would ascribe value to the engine of development.
Yep.
And then the implementation of projects and operating on your balance sheet. Whereas before, kind of the investment model was more around operating assets, fully de-risked. There wasn't a sense of how you value a development pipeline. And so getting into 2020, 2021, 22, there was a period of, let's just say, exuberance in the market around investing in platforms. And that indicated that there was a market opportunity. There are always windows of capital availability, and this was one that we were admittedly on the tail end of. When we initiated our initial equity raise process. That was in the beginning of 2022, shortly after I joined, and that took us through the point in time where we had the IRA come. I have a distinct memory, in fact, of going into an investor meeting with the IRA having just passed 20 minutes before, and we're trying to digest, like, oh my gosh, this is giving us such a different landscape, such a different value proposition, such a different investment thesis and Encore. How do we digest this, and how do we, use this as a way to assuage some of the concerns in the discussion around, what, like, policy certainty. And so we ended up transacting with Susi Partners out of Switzerland, and in March of 2023, and that was really the beginning of phase one in terms of recapitalizing. We cleaned the debt off our books. The progress of being the phase of going through pure play development and developer EPC was one of progressive, larger development capital financings that supported our growth, and we kind of wiped the slate clean.